but you talk about reframing these as strategic turning points. How do you help women write the narrative around those moments? And what's the power in reframing that pivot?
Yeah, it's all about our perspective and the way that we lay it out, whether it's you're getting back into the workforce and you were just at home, right, taking care of your 3-year-old for the last 3 years. And so the way that and I'm going to talk about it from a framework of getting back into the job market because there's a lot of women that, like you said, maybe it's an impulsive decision, maybe it's a thought out one of, okay, I need to take care of this child. Maybe my husband is making or my spouse is making more money than I am. So I'm going to be the one that stays home instead of putting them in daycare or getting a nanny because of the cost. And so now you're faced with, you've been out of the job market for 3 years and employers will look down on that, or recruiters. And I shouldn't say they look down on it, but it might not be favorable for you to getting a job. And so looking at how could you reframe that situation? How can you maybe talk about the volunteer work you did or something so it doesn't look like there's a gap in your resume, to make it be more attractive for someone reaching out or not even knowing who you are, right? They're looking at a resume, a one pager, or looking at your LinkedIn and keeping those up to date, the skills that you've been learning over the last few years or just different things that you've been doing. If you're a PTO mom, you're like a classroom mom. I mean, there's like different things that you are working on every day. And a lot of times that goes unnoticed. And so just reframing that situation is an easy one to kind of point out and create a new narrative.